So recently, a lot of students have been having trouble with percent composition. And so I want to give you like a simple way to think of things so that way when you're doing it with chemistry, it's going to make a lot of sense. So think about this way. Let's say you have a fruit salad. You have an apple, you have an orange. Okay? So you're like, what does this have to do with chemistry? Okay, well, imagine, again, you have your fruit salad. Your fruit salad is made of apples and oranges. So that's your compound, okay? Your apple, again, hypothetically, would be your element, okay? Your fruit, because the fruit makes up the fruit salad, get it? So it's going to be, an element would be your apple, the other element would be your orange, and your compound, again, would be your fruit salad, okay? So the same thing is happening in chemistry. So you're going to have, for example, you could have nitrogen, you have oxygen, but again, let's say that your compound is water. So you're like, how much hydrogen makes up this water? Or how much oxygen makes up this water? Okay? So I'm going to give you a more complex example because I think it's going to make it even easier for you. So today we're going to go over ammonium chloride. Okay? Again, what you want to know is how much of this element makes up the compound. So first you need to find your molar mass. You find it. So again, nitrogen is 14.007. Hydrogen is 1.008, but notice that you have 4 hydrogen. So it's going to be 4 times 1.008. Chlorine is 35.45, and again, you add it together, it's going to be 53.489. Okay, so notice I did the math for you also. 4 times 1.008 is 4.032. That's where that comes from, okay? So let's say that on an exam you have, okay, find how much nitrogen is in this compound, okay? So again, we already have the molar mass, which was our first step, right? And we know that nitrogen is 14.007. Again, I'm getting all of these numbers from the periodic table. I'm just trying to simplify it for you. So it's going to be 14.007 divided by 53.489. And again, times 100, and that's going to give me my percentage, okay? So I gave you the long number, but again, it's going to be 26.19. And technically, I should have percent. So just know that. Okay. Now, let's say they said, okay, how much hydrogen is in this compound? Okay. Again, it's 4 times 1.008, but again, it's 4.032. I give you the number times 100. And again, it's going to be 7.538. How much chlorine is in this compound? So again, 35.45 divided by 53.49 times 100. And again, on all of these, I should have the percentage sign because we did times 100. Again, that would be your percent composition. Now, something I want you to notice, that if we had all of these numbers here, unrounded, again, the total, the whole number, and we added them together, they would add to 100%, okay? So again, nitrogen in this compound is going to be 26.19%, hydrogen is going to be roughly 7.538%, and chlorine is going to be 66.28%, okay? If you enjoyed this video, it takes time to create this content, so please follow, like, share, and again, is what you're doing with percent composition is you're seeing how much of an element do you have in your compound. It's really simple, y'all. If you need more examples, please let me know in the comments, and thanks again for watching.